Hello everyone, today we're going to talk about our research, the impact of first language interference on English pronunciation in EFL learners at 5th grade at the private school Unidad Educativa Alborada in Milagro, Ecuador. First, we're going to start with the introduction. What is the current situation here? Have you ever wondered why so many students still struggle with English pronunciation even though they have years studying English? Well, for this, we have to focus on the main problem. We have to be aware that these are not random mistakes because studies like Jefferson and Pope Jairot in 2020 shows that pronunciation errors are often caused by the influence of our first language, in this case, Spanish. Now, this investigation is conducted a quantitative study. But why is this important? Well, this is going to help teachers to improve their methods and support the students more effectively. On the other hand, our goal is to analyze how L1 interference impacts in pronunciation and offer insights to reduce these communication barriers. We have some questions as what are the most common errors linked to L1 interference? How does Spanish phonology affect English pronunciation? And is there a link between students' self-reported challenge and actual errors? Next.
We use a quantitative approach because our objective was to collect measurable data about pronunciation errors influenced by students' first language, which means Spanish. According to Plowski 19, quantitative research is useful for analyzing relationships between variables through statistics. The design of this research is correlational, since we aim to examine the relationship between the level of L1 interference and the type of English pronunciation errors. However, in our case, we manipulate the collect data from the questionnaire to analyze these relationships scientifically.
And finally, the applications. A structured questionnaire was administered to the 32 5th grade EFL students at the Unidad Educativa La Alborada. Next, the Vaca Coral 2021. Investigate the influence of the first language in the bold pronunciations among high school students in Ecuador, highlighting the impact of the Spanish vowel systems on English pronunciation. So, explore how Spanish vowel patterns affect English pronunciation in Ecuadorian high school students, demonstrating a clear case of the L1 phonological interference. Next. What is important? This citation is important because it provides recent empirical evidence from a local and relevant context. Then, it illustrates how L1 interference, particularly from the Spanish influence, the pronunciation of English, supporting the existence of the issues began studying. Next is why it is important. This study helps to situate to the current research within a broader academic regional context, showing that the issues is not insulated but really part of the ongoing concerns in the English language education. So in Ecuador, for the current studies, but the conforming that the similar pronunciations difficult to the L1 interference have been observed and documented. Thank you.